What's up, guys? The kid here. Just wanted to have a quick video to remind you guys that uh, what games I will be unboxing soon and what reviews will be coming up. So, last week, well, actually, this week, I pre ordered and paid in full Super Mario 3D Land and also Mario Kart 7. So, along with that will be Skyward Sword. So, those unboxings are coming. Hopefully, most likely the day of release. I will try to go to Skyward Sword's midnight premiere, but um, don't know how that's going to work out. We got to see. I don't even know if GameStop is even having a midnight premiere for Skyward Sword, but they should since it has received a lot of pre-orders. So yeah, so this video is kind of more about Super Mario 3D Land because I actually did make a video talking about it, just like I did with Mario Kart. But yeah, it's shaping up to be a good game. IGN gave it a 9.5, saying it's one of the best, second to Super Mario Galaxy 2 and stuff, the graphics and stuff. I love how Nintendo does actually come through with the 3D Mario playing like a 2D Mario. So that means you could probably speed run in the game. So I know it's not typical of someone to say that you could speed run in a Mario game, but it is possible to speed run in a Mario game. But it's really cool to see that the game is shaping up to be great. GameSpot gave it a 8, which I think is the lowest score. And from what I've seen, GameSpot has not been very good with their reviews lately. From what people are saying, their reviews are either completely off from other reviews or just weirdly off from other reviews. So I won't really count theirs, but they actually do talk about it as if they're going to give the game a high score. But eight score is not bad, but it's still they still talked about it like they were actually going to give it a higher score. So with the addition of Mario, there will be um, an option to actually play as Luigi, but I think this happens maybe after the game, from what IGN has said. But that's really cool to play as Luigi. So then the title, every time that happens, I switch the title to Super Mario Bros. 3D Land now. Since Luigi is included the same way with Mario Galaxy, I would call it Super Mario Bros. Galaxy 2 or Super Mario Bros. Galaxy because, I don't see. Leaving out the bros pretty much makes it seem like, even though you're not mentioning Luigi, it does kind of seem like they're leaving him out, like he's not in the game. They need to add the bros title more to the games because Luigi have been in them so far. So I'm really excited to play as Luigi. It looks like he has his mechanics there that he's always had since Super Mario 2, The Lost Worlds, and the other Super Mario Bros. 2, the generic one. Um, low traction, able to jump higher, a little bit more agility, control with jumps and stuff. So I'm looking forward to playing as him. And apparently there will be like complete stage altering challenges from what IGN has said, which it'll either alter a stage or the stage will look completely different. So it's kind of like, in a sense, a second quest, if you will, if you want to call it that. So that's really cool. We know there's 5 levels each world, and there's 8 worlds. Probably another one, a secret world, kind of like a Star World or something, if that's going on in this game. And they say there's a good balance of short and very long world levels, so that's pretty cool. to see. And I'm really, really excited for this game. When I pre-ordered it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get the keychain, the Tanuki Mario keychain and stuff. So I'm gonna put that on the keys and stuff. If that would be, if that would look good on the keys, it probably won't. I probably will just use it as some type of just little souvenir that I, acquired Super Mario 3D Land, or, just a little knickknack or something. But it's, I'm excited for the game. It looks really cool, and if you guys know me, I'm a huge Mario fan. I grew up on Mario. Mario was my first. Super Mario Brothers was my first game I ever played. Um, I played it with my oldest brother, and he was the master of basically all Nintendo games. He used to just, oh my god, this guy was like the master. I mean, he would go through levels like they were a piece of cake. And if you guys have played the original Super Mario Brothers, even though it's an old game, that game was really, really hard when it got, to the later levels. And that's another thing IGN says, that the progression is very, very good in balancing short, difficult levels and, kind of easy levels, mild levels. But they do also say that it will actually get hard, very hard. And that you will have to acquire star coins or something to progress to a next level or something like that. So the whole star thing, collecting stars, I guess in a sense it hasn't really gone away. At some point, I mean, collecting star coins or something. So I guess you have to do that now. So it's really cool, to see that they incorporate everything in a 3D Mario reminiscent to Super Mario 64, and put it into a 2D Mario like platform, physics based. So there isn't, any type of triple jump, which for some reason people are very, very butthurt about. I don't get that. I mean, I do like the triple jump, but there's only so many rare occasions where you actually needed to actually get on a platform or something. Yes, it's really there just for show. I mean, or to get somewhere higher, but those rarely happen. I mean, especially since you have the backflip. So the backflip is always, the same height as the triple jump, but I guess people like to do it for show or something. But Mario can still do his somersault, his backflip, and all that stuff. I really like that you can still turn into mini Mario. Mini Mario's finally in 3D. When he gets hurt, he turns into small Mario. One thing I can say that from looking at the game, what I am kind of disappointed about, I am kind of disappointed about the power ups. I was actually expecting more. As far as I know, excluding the super mushroom, I think there's only three or four. I'm not even sure if you can consider the propeller block a power up or not, or just a little accessory just to get at some point. So I would say, I guess, two other power ups, and that is the Tanuki, which really isn't a new thing, and the boomerang. The boomerang looks awesome, but it just seemed like they could have incorporated, the ice flower, rock Mario. I just would have loved to see those type of things back on. Maybe they'll do it Super Mario Galaxy style and make a sequel to Super Mario 3D Land. That would be awesome. It'll be awesome if it will be actually based off Super Mario World, kind of how there's a lot of nostalgia, and Super Mario 3D Land is based off of Super Mario 3 Brothers 3. So that would be really cool. And this time in Super Mario 3D World, that's what they should call it. They could make it sort of, with the cape or something. This time you acquired a cape again, which people freaking love the cape, Cape Mario, which I do love him too. Since Tanuki has basically lost its reputation for flying, along with Raccoon Mario just being completely absent, I guess it would be cool if the Cape Mario was restored to being known as the power up that allows Mario to fly. So that would be cool to see, and other additional power ups if they made a sequel to Super Mario 3D Land, maybe in 2013 or so, or something like that. That would be cool, and they would call it Super Mario 3D World. That would be so awesome right there. So again, Luigi being playable, fully playable. Can't wait. I'll definitely probably beat the whole game with him alone, like I would Mario. And, looks cool. And also, the Tanuki suit is able to turn into a statue again. So that's really cool to see. Um, I guess, like I said before, that I didn't like the Tanuki suit. I rather Raccoon Mario, but the Tanuki suit has been growing on me, so I do kind of like it. I like it. It's not like I hated it, but I just prefer Raccoon Mario. But again, it's growing on me more and more, and I'm sure once I get the game, I'll completely be in love with the Tanuki suit. So, but again, I just wish there were more power ups. Um, some great power ups that just could have came back, like the Cloud Mario, Rock Mario. Those are just timeless new power ups that just should have stayed in the franchise, not just for one game. I mean, especially Rock Mario. If you're like me, I kind of expected a power up like that. I don't know if it's just me, but I really can say I was expecting some type of rock or earth based power up Mario would have, and there we go with Super Mario Galaxy 2. Also, Ice Mario. I knew something like that will come out eventually. So, I would love to see some new power ups and stuff. I am disappointed that there aren't any, but Street Pass will unlock different boxes and levels or something like that. Sadly, I have not even received one Street Pass since I had my 3DS, because I guess not many people in my area have it. So it kind of really sucks, and that mode probably won't really be relevant to me. That's one thing GameSpot complained about, but really, is it a necessary feature? No. Will it impact the game in a groundbreaking way? No. So it's just like some type of unnecessary extra right there. You really can't really count it for just if you're gonna rep the games, rank the game, you can't really count something like that. It's just there because it's just there to be fun. It's not a necessity for the game to progress, or in general, just to play and play and play. It's not something like that. Really excited for the game. Got it pre-ordered. Can't wait to pick it up Sunday or Monday. I'm not sure when GameStop will have it, but I do believe they will have it Sunday. So that would be cool. I'm sure they will get their shipment on Friday or Saturday. So I'm really happy to pick that up, and yes, I'm going to be unboxing it along with Mario Kart 7 when it comes out on the 4th. Nintendo really likes to release their games on Sunday opposed to Tuesday like everybody else, and sometimes that's a little bit annoying because that means people will have to wait like a day just to get the game sometimes, depending on what the game is. So, but I'm pretty sure the all three games will be there on release. So really excited, and really excited for Mario Kart 7. So glad I got to pre-order that and stuff. So next week, here comes Skyward Sword on Sunday. Man, I mean, it's going to be really hard to balance out. It's really going to be hard to balance out how we play these games because they're all coming out here. So you're going to be playing Super Mario 3D Land, and then you're going to be on Skyward Sword, and then here comes Mario Kart 7, and you're just going to be behind in everything. You're just going to have save files just sitting there, the game unfinished and everything. So it's really going to be kind of a blast, but at the same time, you're going to be missing out on some of your games. You're not going to be playing them to the full extent that you would like to. So, yeah. So, guys, just wanted to update you guys on that and talk about Super Mario 3D Land, my excitement for it. And, yeah, I can't wait to do the unboxing on Sunday. Hopefully they have a shipment in on Sunday, and Mario Kart 7 and Skyward Sword. And yes, there will be updates on Skyward Sword soon, so stay tuned for that. I'm kind of waiting for them to reveal a new area because I know that's probably coming this week or maybe next week. So yeah, so stay tuned, guys, and thanks for watching the video. Like, comment what you think, subscribe, and yeah, keep watching my videos, keep subscribing, all that stuff, and thank you guys for watching again.